Welcome back to Max Recaps. Today I'm going to explain 2067, a science fiction movie released in the year 2020. The movie begins by showing Earth where all the plants were destroyed, and because of this, the people were dying without oxygen. There was only one city in Australia that able to survive this pandemic because they were using artificial oxygen, but people were getting side effect due to the use of this artificial oxygen. Now we'll look Ethan, whose wife had the same side effect. That is why Ethan wanted to give the best quality of oxygen to his wife, but it was not easy because he had to pay for the oxygen. All these people were alive because of a corporation which used to make artificial oxygen. Now Ethan is invited by a woman named Regina to meet her. Regina was the founder of the same artificial oxygen corporation. Now Regina tells Ethan that if oxygen continues to run out of this place, then we will all die one day, and you are the only one who can save us from this dangerous situation. Hearing all this, Ethan does not understand anything. Then Regina takes Ethan to the laboratory where a device like a time machine was there. Now a scientist tells Ethan that this time machine was made by your father. Regina also says that you are the only one who can operate this time machine because you have a watch operating this machine in your wrist. Hearing about the watch, Ethan remembers his childhood days when his father gifted him a watch. Blood came out of his hand as soon as he was wearing the watch, and since then this watch is completely stuck in his hand. Now Regina says that we have received a message from the time machine according to which you will have to go 400 years ahead in future. Scientists also say that we have to come to know that after 400 years this world has become green as before. There were plants and oxygen, and the climate there has also been normal as before. The duty of Ethan is to go to the future Earth and collect plants and oxygen from there and comes back again in the present time. With the help of this, we will make our Earth stable as before. But Ethan thought all this was a joke, and if there is really in such a world, then Ethan did not want to go there because his wife's health was not that good. Now Ethan goes to his friend Jude. Jude convinces Ethan to go to the future, but Ethan did not want to be like his father. Ethan's father left his son and his wife in order to accomplish a project, after which Ethan's mother died, and since then Jude had taken care of Ethan as his younger brother. Now Jude explains to Ethan that if you bring oxygen from the future, then our world will be saved and your wife's disease will also be cured. After the conversation, Ethan goes home and tells everything to his wife. Then Ethan's wife also encourages him to go to the future, although she did not want to stay away from Ethan, but she was caring for everyone. Now Ethan goes to sleep, but he does not sleep well. Then the next day, Ethan goes to Regina's office and tells Regina that I am ready to go to the future, but I have one condition, that if I succeed in getting oxygen from the future, then you guys will treat my wife. Regina agrees to this. Now Ethan is brought to the lab where the scientists give Ethan a device with the help of which they could track Ethan even staying in the present time. Now Ethan enters the time machine wearing a scientific suit. Then the scientists set the time and starts the time machine. Now electric waves come out of the time machine, due to which there is an explosion. Ethan passes through the space loop and reaches a different dimension where many trees and plants were present. Now because he had traveled so fast, his suit catches on fire. Ethan instantly takes off his suit and lies down and breathes the fresh air. After this, when Ethan moves forward, he sees a skeleton with a gun bullet mark in his head. When Ethan looks on the name written on the cloth of that skeleton, he gets nervous because Ethan's own name was written on that cloth. The same device is found near the skeleton as the device Ethan also had, but the difference was the red light which was blinking in Ethan's device, but a green light was blinking in the skeleton's device. When night falls, Ethan starts fire and eats some berries, but those berries were poisonous, due to which Ethan's stomach starts getting pain and he becomes unconscious. Then Jude is sent to Ethan so that he can complete his mission. Now when Ethan regains consciousness, he moves forward with Jude. Now both of them sees a door. Then at that moment a scanner comes out of that door and scans Ethan's eyes, due to which the door opens. Ethan and Jude go inside the room. They come to know that this is the same laboratory from where they have come to future. Even today, that machine was there and it was working properly. Now Ethan turns on a hologram where his father has explained all the detail about this mission. Now only Ethan had to collect oxygen, but unfortunately, the oxygen collector machine was not working. Now Ethan and Jude exit the lab. Then they see only plants everywhere, which was spread all over the city. Human skeletons were lying everywhere, which meant that the Earth's environment had recovered again after the humans were fully extended. Now Ethan goes to his house where he finds his wife's skeleton. Seeing that, Ethan starts crying. With the help of that device, Ethan comes to know that Jude has sued him in future. Ethan gets very sad after knowing all this. Jude and Ethan then comes to the laboratory and try to fix the oxygen collector machine. But then Ethan goes out of the laboratory to his skeleton and takes out the time device from the skeleton and puts his own battery in the time device because Ethan wants to know that what really happened in the future. Ethan finds the video footage where Jude shoot him. Saying this, Ethan gets angry, but Jude explains to him that we must go back to the past because we can't fix this oxygen machine. Ethan hears nothing and locks Jude in a room. He comes back and again turns on his father's hologram. This was the video of the day his father disappeared. Ethan's father had made the time machine to help humans, but Regina wanted to misuse of that time machine. Ethan's fathers come to know everything, and that is why he puts the controlling device in Ethan's hand. But Regina, along with Jude, had killed Ethan's parents and hide all the truth from Ethan. Now knowing all this, Ethan feels very sad because he always misunderstood his father. Here Jude tries to stop Ethan by getting himself out of the room. Jude points a gun at Ethan and says that Regina sent me to you. I was ordered to kill you, but I have always treated you like my brother and I can never kill you. Saying all this, Jude shoots himself. After this, fulfilling the purpose of his father, Ethan fixes the oxygen machine and collects oxygen and sends it to the past. Ethan also sends his father's death evidences into the past, after which Regina is arrested. Ethan also sends a flower to his wife, and after that he destroys that time machine so that no one can misuse it. When Ethan comes out of the lab, he sees that there is no skeleton there. That means all the people were alive. Now with this, the movie ends.